Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's go ahead and continue our game of How to Date a Magical Girl running on the Steam Deck. I'm so eager, Ame. I'm pumped. Let's do this. What a day. I really enjoyed this week. It was fun to counter everyone's arguments. I think I learned a lot. How about you, Miamurai? My summer. My youthful days. It's all over. Oh, cheer up. We don't go back to school until Monday. You have the weekend to laze around. My youth. Fading before my eyes. Quit being a baby. Thanks for your help, you two. We really needed it. Ame and I never had any luck when debating between just the two of us. Yes, we are far too similar. It was my pleasure. I had fun. Hikari, I now know. I now name you honorary member of the debate club. One of us. One of us. Ooh, thank you. And Miamura, you already signed up earlier in the year, so we hope to see you around here a bit more next term. I'm waiting with bated breath to see you again. You got it. Oh, the twin said that we can come to the club on the weekends now. Isn't that neat? Yeah, real neat. Make the most of it. Oh, but they'll lock up the room at night, so don't come around too late, okay? You can now visit the debate club. Every part ways, I practically run home. I dive into bed and pull the covers up over me. I will reclaim my final days of summer vacation, and no one will stop me. Yeah, where are we up here? We are at... I guess we can do double Hikari. Yeah. So, convenience store and arcade. Alright, we got Kaori. Who I need to buy a gift for. But I need money, I think. I think I'm broke. I don't think I can afford anything. Okay. Actually... I'm kind of out of stuff to buy. Yeah, I need to work at least one... Need to work at least one more. God, who wants the magical girl figure? Oh, of course I don't have enough. The mood in the academy corridors is somewhat somber this morning. At first I think it's just the end of summer blues hanging in the air, but I start to overhear the whispers of my fellow students. The murderer is definitely a student here. Of course, how else could they stay hidden? Do the Cult of Nine members really attend this class here? All of the hushed conversations are the same. Everyone is gossiping about the Cult of Nine. I guess I left the pain of the murders behind when summer vacation started. Now that I'm back here, the memories come flooding back. 2 murdered girls. Satomi's thesis about the culprit being the Cult of Nine. And now it would seem all the students are convinced that the cultists attend the academy. Oh, good morning, Yamurai. Ah, Sato. Miss Atsuka. I didn't see you there. Sorry. That was silly of me to sneak up on you. How was your vacation? Fine, I guess. Everyone's talking about the Cult of Nine. What's going on? Well, it would seem the current rumor is that the cultists are students here, but of course that's complete nonsense. Do we know that for sure? I suppose not, but the perpetrator is more likely to be a teacher than a student. Huh? What makes you say that? Well, there was the demon summoning, not an easy feat to pull off, let me assure you, and the murdered girls both have their magical energy drained, which again is not an easy accomplishment. I just doubt that any of our students are skilled enough to pull off such difficult techniques. Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you or anything. Anyway, it's time for class. Come along. Yo! Hello. Hey, have you two been hearing all the rumors? Of course, it's impossible not to hear them. I think it's ridiculous, though I think it's a ridiculous thought that the cultists are students here. Me too. Still, having said that, I do think that the murderer must have ties to the school in some way. Yeah. Satome seems to think it's likely to be a teacher. She said that? Yeah, I was taken aback. A teacher, huh? Huh. Hey guys, I'm gonna check on something. Don't wait for me, okay? Ray takes off all of a sudden. She bounces down the stairs and disappears. What? She didn't even finish her lunch. Does she know something? Ray? I don't think so. Who knows what that girl is thinking sometimes. Wonder where she went. Sometimes she goes to the field to run laps, though that's usually when she's having difficulty in class. The field, huh? You mind if I go check up on her? Be my guest, but tell her not to be late for our next class, okay? Gotcha. I walk over to the field, and sure enough, in the distance I see a tall figure that looks like Ray. Though she's not running laps, and she's not alone. I creep around the perimeter of the field and get a little closer. Ray looks pretty agitated. She seems to be arguing with the other person, but I can't make out who it is. I'm not quite close enough to hear the conversation. If I go any further, I might get caught, and that would just be embarrassing. After a short while, Ray seems to calm down a little. She stops flailing her arms. The other person bows, then hurries away. Oh crap, the person's coming this way. I duck away from the fence and pretend I'm using the field to practice my magic. I mumble some nonsense spell words under my breath and pretend I'm focusing. Someone bumps into me and my imaginary concentration is broken. Oh, sorry, Meowmarai. I was hurrying and I didn't see you there. Miss Yoshida? Oh, my bad. I was in the way here. No, don't worry about it. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. I need to watch where I'm going. Miss Yoshida must have been who I saw arguing with Ray. Are you okay? Did something happen? Oh yes, I'm fine, but I must be going. Please keep up your practice. Miss Yoshida hurries off. How bizarre. I look back over to Ray and notice she's also headed this way. She seems to have already seen me because she gives me a small wave. Hey, what you doing? I was practicing my transformation. Miyu said that I really need to master it. Man, tell me about it. Mimi's always on my back telling me to practice. Say, Ray, were you just with Miss Yoshida? Miss Yoshida? Oh, Aya? Yeah, we were chatting. I see. You hurried off from lunch before you even finished eating. I thought that something might be wrong. Nah, nothing's wrong. I guess I can tell you since you're my friend. Aya's my aunt. What? Miss Yoshida's your aunt? Yep, I don't tell many people, because I don't want people thinking I get special treatment during class.
I never would have guessed you two are related.
Yeah, not many people do.
Ray, were you arguing with her?
Maybe a little. See, there's all these rumors going around about the cult members being students here. Everyone thinks the murder is among us, you know? And Aya, let's just say she knows some people. People that might or might not have connections to the Cult of Nine. I asked her last term to ask around to find out why the hell the cult is targeting our school. And I guess I kinda got ticked off, because her connections won't share any info. The whole school is scared that there's going to be another murder, and I don't want to just sit on our butts and wait for it to happen.
Ray.
It's okay. I probably overreacted and yelled at her a little, even though she didn't deserve it. I'll apologize to her, so don't worry.
Alright, I understand, though. You want to do what you can to prevent another murder.
Exactly. You get it. I can't always do much, but since I knew about Aya's connections, I figured it was worth a go.
Oh, you did the right thing.
Hey, we should go finish our lunch. I'm famished.
The rest of the day goes by smoothly. I'm kind of shocked that Miss Yoshida apparently has connections to the Cult of Nine. I wonder if Satami knew that too. That could be how they came to the conclusion that the cult is behind the murders. I don't exactly know why Miss Yoshida has those connections. She's such a sweet and innocent teacher. I guess it's not my place to ask. The only person available is Kiari. Well, okay. Let's go work then. Oh wait, no, I need to return my book. Is there even a more? Yeah, I read the library out. Go work and get some money. And then where is she? She's at the department store. I can get the Magic Girl figurine. Or this amulet. An evil as old as time itself is entrapped within this amulet, maybe. See, that seems more like a... Well, let's see, who wants this? She doesn't want that either, huh? The hell do you want? What are we at here? We are at... We're again on the rooftop. The school is filled with hushed rumors again today. Our students whisper fearfully about the murderer being among us. Classes progress as normal. Rooftop. As usual, the hallways are abuzz with chatter. Students are quick to accuse each other of being strange or acting like a cult member. The fear-mongering is reaching a critical point. There doesn't seem to be any trust left at the school. Let's see, she's at the classroom, huh? Does she want the magical girl? Oh, she wants it. Well, might as well give it to her. Wow, what a nice gift. I never expected such a thing from you, Mamurai. Thank you for the gift. I'm really happy with it. Crushing increased by 7. Wow. Going on a date. Hey, Mamurai, want to go for a walk in the park? Outside? No, the park inside your apartment. Of course outside. Come on, lazy. The sun will do you some good. Funny, Hikari's like me. She loves to read manga and watch anime, but she also likes to be outside and enjoy nature. She's so weird. I remember when we got lost in the woods on one of her exploration trips when we were little. It's strange that I only remember getting lost, but not how we found our way home. Oh, I don't have much choice, do I? Do you ever have a choice? Harsh. Hikari and I make our way to the park. I guess the park is pleasant enough. Luckily, I have a snack in my bag because I'm starting to get hungry. Ah, smell that fresh air. It smells like... Hikari takes another sniff in the air. I can suddenly feel her staring intensely at my bag. What? Food. You got food. Oh my god, she is insatiable. I guess you can have a bite. I only brought enough for one, so just a small bite, okay? Huh, I should have lied. I should have just pushed the food right into my mouth and swallowed it without chewing. Hikari devours the entire thing, except for the one little piece of seafood on top of the rice. Yuck. I don't know how you eat fish and stuff. It's so gross and fishy. I'm not really paying attention to her. I'm just staring down at my sad piece of fish as my stomach lets out a loud growl. I guess I went a little overboard, didn't I? I look up at her with tears in my eyes. Well, I can't eat this on its own. It represents my life and my stomach at this moment. Empty. Alone. Don't be such a baby. I can still eat, so let's go grab something from the cafe. Of course you can still eat. You're a bottomless pit. But Hikari's high spirits are taking away everything I love at the moment is... well... But Hikari's high spirits after taking away everything I love at the moment is infectious, and I hurry after her. Cafe Shiba is a little busier than usual, so we find a nice cozy corner separate from the rest of the tables. We place our orders, and I order a little extra for myself, even though I'm sure Hikari will find some way to make me pay for hers as well. I notice Hikari is smiling and staring off at the wall. I can tell she's having a pleasant daydream, so I decide to end it. The school year is flying by quicker than I thought it would. I know, right? It's really nice having you there with me. Even making so many new friends has been really nice. She looks a little bashful for a moment. I don't know how I'd cope with school if you weren't there. Don't be silly. Don't be silly, Hikari. You're one of the best magical girls I know. Besides, your grades are better than I thought they'd be. Hey, at least my grades are better than yours, I think. She looks a little worried at the thought of me having better grades than her. Should I be offended? Hey, do you really think I'm a good magical girl? Of course I do, Hikari. I've known you since we were little. And you always wanted to fight for justice and peace like Cutie Star. To me, that makes you the best. Hikari blushes and looks away. I can tell she isn't used to this kind of praise from me. And even though I think the way she is blushing is really cute, I change the subject when our food arrives. Say, Hikari, I never asked, what do you want to do when you graduate from the academy? I can tell the question took her by surprise. She looks away, somewhat ashamed. Come on, you can tell me. We've been together forever. No secrets between us. Yeah, no secrets. You see, because I have healing magic, people are expecting me to become a doctor or something. Isn't that a nice job? Helping people who are sick? That's pretty important. Hikari is screwing up her face. But that's not what I want to do. You sound just like all of our teachers. I can tell that she's really tormented by this role she's being pushed towards. Well, I'm sorry, Hikari. That was pretty inconsiderate of me. Tell me what you want to do. I want to travel. Travel? Well, that's not really a profession, but hey, it sounds pretty amazing to be honest. You think so? It's just, I've never been outside of Japan, and the whole world's just waiting to be seen. She seems really passionate about seeing the world, and it warms my heart a little. I think you should do it, Hikari. Be like the magical girl Amelia Earhart, and explore the world. But just don't disappear, because, might miss you. Oh, Miyamoto, don't be such a softie. Even though she's hiding her face behind her hands, I can tell she's blushing. What about your mom? Will you go traveling with her? Hikari? No, I don't think so. She's too busy with work. Besides, I want to be able to eat all the sweets I want without judgment. We both let out a chuckle, and then a long silence follows. Say, would you...
Hmm?
I'm suddenly aware that she's probably going to ask me to pay the bill, but it's too late to avoid it. Would you like to travel with me after we graduate?
That was unexpected. Travel the world with you? I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the world before settling into a permanent job, but I can't afford to travel. Can you, for that matter? You never seem to have any money on you.
Actually, I've been saving up. I do some odd jobs for some of the elderly in our neighborhood, but I don't touch any of the money I put away. That's why I appreciate it so much when you buy me snacks.
Alright, Hikari, if I can get the money to travel when we graduate, I'll come along with you. But you have to make me a promise.
Anything.
When we get back home, you have to pay for our meals for a whole year.
Should have seen that coming. Okay then, as an act of good faith, I will pay for the bill today.
I can almost feel my heart stop. Did she offer to pay for the bill? Waitress, another latte and a slice of cake.
Okay. We should go. Work. I am loving practical magic class so much ever since I learned how to transform.
Jeez, rub it in, why don't you?
Come on, Miamrai. Let Hikari enjoy herself.
Yeah.
I wonder when we'll start to learn some combat magic. I don't even know if I'll be able to, since my powers are all revolve around here healing, but it'd be cool to try, and a lot of other students have mastered their transformations, so surely we'll learn to fight any lesson now. Come to think of it, I think Miamrai is the only one in the whole school that can't transform yet. Yep, you're right. I've asked so many of our classmates if they can, and they all confirmed that they learned it last term.
You guys are great at making me feel like crap. Shouldn't class have started by now?
Yeah, we're just waiting on Miss Yoshida.
Righto.
I wonder if I should be honest with Miss Yoshida and tell her I've already mastered a lot of combat spells. You should. Maybe she'll make you demonstrate to the class. Oh no, that would be too embarrassing. Yeah, it would be. Hey, since we're waiting around, Yui, do you think you could show me some of your spells? Huh? Oh, I don't know. Please, pretty please. Well, I would need some sort of target.
Use Miamrai's head. Hey.
That might work, or something around that size. Oh, what about a ball? A basketball? Good idea. There are all sorts of sports equipment in the shed. Miamrai, go grab a basketball.
Why me?
Because otherwise you will have no choice but to use your head as a target.
Fine. Where's the shed?
It's just over there on the edge of the field. See it?
Man, that's like 50 feet away.
Oh, just go.
Fine. I begrudgingly stomp over to the shed. What am I even looking for? A basketball? Jeez. Hikari must think she has me wrapped around her finger. I reach the shed. The door is ajar, so I push it open and walk in. The teacher's getting killed. Miss Yoshida is crucified on the wall. She's still there. Miss Yoshida is crucified on the wall. Miss Yoshida is crucified on the wall, with more than a dozen bloody stakes piercing her flesh. Her tracksuit is stained with the most precious of crimson fluids. Her eyes are closed and the feet never to open again. She has finished suffering. She has finished suffering. She has finished suffering, and her story has reached its conclusion. Now she will never teach again. She will continue to rot here, hung on this wall, until someone has the guts or decency or bravery to pick her up and move her, and bury her or cremate her, and help her leave this world once and for all. Miss Yoshida, or Aya, my teacher, is dead and pinned to the wall like a doll, like a curtain, like a macabre piece of artwork you would find in a gallery for the wicked and disturbed. In all of this, in this tragic poetic moment, all I can think of is how she never successfully taught me to transform. How
how she has failed me, and maybe I failed her, and maybe I was never good enough to be her student, but maybe she was never good enough to be my teacher, to be my mentor, to be anything for anyone, to be an aunt to Ray, to be a lover, a mother, a friend, a shoulder to lean on, a corpse on a wall. I begin to wonder about her supposed connections to the Cult of Nine, and whether she was a member or a friend of a member, a lover of a member, a leader or a follower, or a bystander or a victim. And perhaps all of that was rumor, hearsay, myth, and legend, and none of it matters now, except that someone murdered her, and it has to relate to the Cult of Nine, because when I look above her, I see writing on the wall. The Nine will be whole again. Miss Yoshida was killed, perhaps as an example, or a punishment, or a reward. And it can only have been the Cult of Nine that performed this task, for who else would write such a thing on the wall? The Nine will be whole again? The Nine will be whole again. I don't know what it means, and it hurts my head to think about anything other than the limp body of my teacher raised above the floor, and the dancing shadow she is casting on the ground. She's still there. Miss Yoshida is crucified on the wall. Yarai, what the heck are you doing in here? Did you find the basketball? Hikari vomits on the floor. Ooh. She raises a hand, then faints. I don't catch her. I'm looking at Miss Yoshida crucified on the wall. Hikari hits the ground with a thud. I know I heard it, but I don't really hear it. There are more footsteps behind me. Hikari, why are you on the Oh heavens. Yarai, what happened? Is it another murder? I don't respond. I'll go get help. I don't know how much time passes. I don't look away from Miss Yoshida. Within seconds, or minutes, or hours, I feel a hand on my shoulder. Yarai, come with me, please. Yui, can you please make sure Hikari's okay? Yes, Miss Atsuka. Yarai, I need you to focus. Are you okay? I want to answer, but I just can't say anything. Miss Yoshida is crucified on the wall. It appears that you have stumbled across yet another murder. The third one. You all seem to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, don't you? I feel my heart sink. I think Satami might be starting to suspect me of being responsible. I found her like that, Miss Yoshida. I was with Hikari and Yui and the class just moments before. I know, Miyamorai. Don't worry. I'm not suspecting you of this. I let my head slump. I can't believe this happened again, and I was there to witness the scene again, and Miss Yoshida is crucified on the wall again. I don't blame you for feeling the way you do. Witnessing 3 murders, it must take its toll on your health. If you want to leave this academy, I would completely understand. I won't hold it against you. The 9 will be whole again. What? The wall. It was written in blood above Miss Yoshida. The 9 will be whole again. Yamurai, I want to share something with you. Something not many people know. Aya Yoshida is a former member of the Cult of 9. It was with her help that I was able to identify the cult as the perpetrator in these murder cases. She was a member? Then why did they kill her? Aya left the cult around 15 years ago, before the cult was thought to have been destroyed. She joined during a rebellious phase of her life, not fully understanding the activities the cult took part in. When she learned of the murders they committed, and the fact that they drained their victims' magical energy, she decided to leave. Of course, the cult don't like its members to leave, to go on and lead normal lives. They have apparently had eyes on her all these years, and just recently she started asking around about the recent murders. Someone in the cult deemed this treasonous, and it would seem they put an end to her questioning today. Aya was a good person. She never wanted to hurt anybody, which is why she left the cult in the first place. She didn't deserve to be punished like this. As for the writing on the wall, the 9 will be whole again. I can only assume it means the cult are officially reforming. As I'm sure you guessed by their name, the cult only ever have 9 members at a time. Perhaps they are seeking fresh blood, new members to reform their ranks. Miss Atsuka, based on what you said, I can understand why they killed Miss Yoshida, but why did they start targeting this school in the first place? The only reason I can think of is because we have an abundance of students full of magical energy. In a way, it's the perfect feeding ground for a cult that drains the power from its victims. I feel like we're livestock, being raised only to be slaughtered and eaten. Again, if you want to leave the academy, I won't leave. All my friends are here. Everyone here is in danger, and I won't leave them behind. Very well, I commend your courage. But get some rest, at least for today. Okay. Ray is walking by as I leave the school. Her head is down. She looks utterly defeated. Ray. Oh, Yamurai. Are you going home? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about what happened.
You were the one that found her, weren't you?
Yeah.
Did she look like she was in pain?
She looked peaceful, asleep.
That's good. The last thing I said to her was horrible. I yelled at her. My aunt. I'll never have the chance to take back what I said.
Ray leaves all of a sudden. I try to follow her, but she's fast, a natural runner. Even if I cut up to her, what would I say? How could I understand what she's going through? All I can do now is go home. I stay inside today. I lock myself in my room. I can't even bring myself to eat. Miss Yoshida is still crucified on the wall. I awaken to a text message from Noriko.
Hey, I heard about what happened at your school. I'm really sorry to hear about it. I'd like to meet up with you and talk. I have the energy. If you have the energy for me, please let me know.
At first, I can't bring myself to reply. Meeting up with Noriko will mean having to leave my room and having to talk about Miss Yoshida's death. I decide to ignore the message for now. I awaken today to a growling stomach. I realize I haven't eaten in 2 days. Hoshi has been managing to feed himself because I can constantly hear him chomping on food. But aside from those sounds, I haven't heard from him. He seems to sense when I'm not feeling well and does his best to stay out of my way. I make myself some breakfast this morning. As I'm doing so, I get another text from Noriko.
I never heard back from you. I'm sorry if I'm being pushy, but there's something I really need to talk to you about. I can come to you if you want. Text me your address and I'll come over.
What could she possibly need? If she just wants to confront me about the murder, it can surely wait. But I suppose if she comes here, it saves me some trouble. I send her my address and sit down to eat. A short while later, the doorbell rings.
Hey, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, you're good.
I know the murders at your school must be really hard on you. I can't imagine what an effect it's having on your school life. But what I'm here to talk about is kind of selfish. I hope you'll forgive me.
Oh, you're not here to discuss Miss Yoshida?
Miss Yoshida? Wait, was it a teacher who was killed? Was it a teacher who was killed this time?
Yeah, our practical magic teacher.
That's horrible. I knew there was a murder, but I automatically assumed it was another student. I'm so sorry, Miyamorai. But if you'll pardon me, the reason I'm here is unrelated.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
I'll be going away for a while. I'm afraid we won't be able to see each other for quite some time.
You're going where?
Overseas, I suppose.
For work?
Something like that. Something came up that I can no longer avoid facing.
How long will you be gone?
I can't say for sure. I'm sorry. I know we've become good friends, and now I feel like I'm abandoning you.
We can still talk on the phone, right?
It's best that we don't.
I think I see. You've met someone, haven't you?
Anyway, I should be off. I really just wanted to tell you in person and see you one last time.
Noriko.
One more thing. You should leave that school. It's so dangerous. 3 murders in just a few short months. Get out of there, Miyamorai. Look for another academy to attend.
I can't leave. My friends are there.
I have to go. Goodbye, Miyamorai.
Noriko.
We'll be paying our respects to Miss Yoshida with a memorial service this afternoon. I hope you will all be able to attend.
The normally bustling classroom is quiet this morning. Only half of our class students are in attendance. All of the gossip and rumors that were swirling around like a hurricane last week have vanished. The students are far too afraid to continue their hushed whispering.
I know a lot of your classmates have left the academy for good. It's unfortunate, but unavoidable considering the circumstances. To those of you staying with us, please accept my heartfelt thanks. And I promise to get to the bottom of this. In the meantime, I'll be taking over practical magic class until a suitable replacement teacher is found. I look forward to continuing to teach you all.
I'm surprised to see Ray walking in the hallway today. I thought for sure she would be taking more time off after the death of her aunt. Ray. Oh, hey.
Are you feeling well enough to be here?
No, not exactly, but what else am I gonna do?
Hey, could we talk? I found out something about your aunt from Miss Otsuka.
I think I know what you're talking about. Alright. Let's go up to the roof then. So, what did Miss Otsuka tell you?
She mentioned that your aunt, Yoshida, used to be a member of the Cult of Nine a long time ago. Did you know that, Ray?
Yeah, I knew. She only ever told a few of her close family members, and some teachers too, it sounded like. The thing is, she left the cult such a long time ago. She was safe. But I asked her to investigate the murders. I asked her to talk to her contacts and find out what the hell's going on. And that must have led to her being killed. It's all my fault. Aya wouldn't have gotten herself involved if I didn't press her.
Ray, you can't blame yourself.
Yeah, I can. It's all because of me. Aya would have stayed out of it, but I kept pushing and pushing. So I need to make amends. I need to fix what happened.
What will you do?
I'm gonna find the cult, and I'm gonna kill them all.
Ray.
They've been murdering students and draining their powers or whatever, and now they've murdered a member of my own family. I'm gonna make them pay, every single one of them.
Ray, you're talking about killing people, just like they do.
It's not the same. They started this. I fight back in self-defense, right? Or do we just sit here and wait? Do we just wait and hope we're not next? Fuck that. Fuck living in fear. I'm gonna fight back. You don't need to be involved, but I'm gonna take them all down. For the students here, and for Aya.
Ray's resolve is strong. It's radiant, almost blinding. I can tell she isn't going to let this go. And somehow she's convinced me to help her. Ray, I'm with you. I'll help you out. I can't do much yet, but let me train with you. Let's get stronger together.
Yeah, now you're talking. Thanks, Miyamorai. I knew I could count on you. If we can convince Mimi and the others to join us, we'll be unstoppable. We can put an end to the Cult of Nine.
Ray holds her hand out. I grab it firmly. We shake and our pact is formed. We are going to destroy the Cult of Nine. We've let ourselves be victims for long enough. It's time to fight back.
As a whole, I was quite happy with your exam results from last term. Of course, there is always room for improvement. I want to take some time to go over some of the earlier content from this year.
I feel my phone buzz gently in my pocket.
Don't go after the cult. Leave the school.
Huh? It's an unknown number. I tried to reply, but my message bounces back. Don't go after the cult. Leave the school. Did someone witness Ray and I vowing to take the cult down? Is someone spying on us? I take a worried look around the classroom. All I see are bored students. How bizarre.
Right, we need to train up so we can take the cult on in a fair fight.
Got it. Hey, you can already transform, right?
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen your outfit.
Oh, really? Well, I do it now, but it takes a lot for me to focus. That's what I gotta practice. I don't want to just practice my magic, though. I want to be able to pummel the cult members with my fists, too. So I'll be doing lots of physical training.
Sounds exhausting.
Don't quit on me now, Miyamorai. I need you.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'm with you.
Good. Then let's get stuck into it.
Ray and I spend the evening training. Between the two of us, we don't know where to even start with practicing magic, so we run laps, do push-ups, and practice our punches. I find it pretty hard to keep up with Ray, but at the very least I seem to be helping her get past Aya's death, so I'll keep up the training.
What's up, bud? Are you gonna do any shopping soon? I got a hankering for a lemon and lime soda. Keep me waiting and you'll regret it. Every day the cravings get a little stronger, until I can't take it anymore. I need my lemon and lime soda. Please buy it for me. I'll be forever in your debt.
Okay, who can we talk to? We can talk to Yui and Nikari. But I need money. Classes continue throughout the day. Ray and I use our lunch break to practice some fighting techniques.
library or classroom. I guess I need to build up Yui. But I can also do that at night too. I'll go work. Let's see, we got the cafe and the forests. Spend time with Yui. When are you gonna get a job, huh? Ah, you have a part-time job at the convenience store? Knock it off, I ain't never seen you working there. I mean, I don't go sniffing around town looking for you. No, sir. Pretend this conversation never happened. Another boring day of classes. It's kind of eerie attending school now that so many students have quit. Ray and I use our lunch breaks to run laps around the school. We got Miu and... oh, Kaori. Guess we're gonna talk to Kaori. Oh, I got 9,700. I think I need like 9,900 for one of those items. Department store. I guess we can check. Yeah, 99.80. Of course I'm short. Yo, ready for another day of training? I stifle a yawn and nod. The physical training is taking a toll on me, but I do feel myself getting fitter. We should also tell Mimi and the others about our goal. It's probably about time. Do you think they'll join us in on going after the cult? I think so. Mimi knows that that once I get my mind set on something, it's impossible to convince me otherwise. It'll be easier for her just to go with it. Okay, good. I'll try to convince Akari and Yui too. Got it. Leave Kaori to me. She might be tough to convince. Yeah, don't get your hopes up too much with her. Well, we'll see you after class. I'd like you all to go through the next chapter of the textbook on your own. If you have any difficulty, please just ask me. I heave a sigh and open my textbooks. I can tell the next few hours are just going to drag on. As I'm reading, I feel my phone buzz in my pocket. I stealthily try to look at the message without Satomi noticing. Get out of the school now. Huh? It's from that unknown number again. I send a frantic reply asking who is sending me these messages, but once again my text bounces back and can't be sent. I took a look around the classroom. Everyone else is either staring at their books or dozing off. Hikari's to my left, taking notes. Yui's to my right, flipping through her textbook. No one in class could have sent this message. Get out of the school now. Who sent this? An ear-piercing scream shreds the silence of the classroom. I jump out of my seat in fright. It sounded like it came from outside, in the hallway. What was that? A scream? The other students jump up in panic. Satomi claps her hands, trying to get everyone's attention. Everybody, please wait here. I'll go see what that was. She hurries out of the room, and Hikari and I exchange a worried glance. A second scream resounds through the school. It gets cut short at its climax and is interrupted by a disgusting gurgling sound. Out of the One of our classmates rushes to the door and throws it open. She shrieks and recoils back into the classroom. Someone was blocking the door. They enter.
Well, 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 what do we have here? A classroom full of diligent, hard-working students. My orders say I should drain your magical powers, but to do that, you all need to be dead. Okay? Okay. Let's get this started.
No, no. No, no, no. Drain our magical powers? Could this be a member of the Cult of Nine?
Miyamorai, do something!
Me? What can I do?
If you could all just line up against that wall, this would be so much easier.
Yui. You can kick this woman's ass, right?
I'll do my best. Poison Shadow Transformation.
Yui transformation is lightning quick. She truly has mastered her power. She raises both hands in the air, then swings them down with force.
Duskfall. Eh?
The cult member is startled by Yui's sudden attack. She leaps to the side, narrowly avoiding Yui's spell. A circular section of the ceiling comes crashing down in the exact spot she stood in just a second ago.
I missed. We have a feisty one. There's no point in resisting. Be bound.
The cultist clicks her fingers and glowing green shackles appear on Yui's wrist. They tighten and pull her hands together like a pair of ethereal handcuffs.
Oh no.
Damn, what now?
Yamurai, try to get those shackles off Yui. I'll make a distraction.
Hikari, be careful.
I can do this. Yes, I can do this. Focus. Shooting star transformation. I did it. Another one of you wants to fight me? I was told this classroom was full of first years. How can you transform? Take this. Blinding glow.
Hikari's palm is raised at the cultist and a strong blue light flashes forth in a beam.
What the hell? I can't see anything. Damn it. Yes, it worked.
Nice one, Hikari. How'd you learn to do that?
It's not technically combat magic. I just directed a super bright light straight into her eyes. Not bad, huh?
You did good. I suddenly remember I'm supposed to be helping Yui out of her binding, so I turn to her. I grab the glowing green shackles and immediately feel my flesh begin to burn. Hot!
Oh no. Yamurai, are you okay?
Yeah. The shackles blistered my hands.
I smell burning flesh. How inspirational. I don't need to see it in order to cut you all down. Spectral Scythe.
The cultist swings her arm in a wide horizontal arc. A sparkling green light trails behind her, slicing desks and chairs in half.
Kia!
She cackles insanely and stumbles forward, slashing through the air repetitively with her magical energy. Get down! Hikari, Yui, and I all hit the ground, just as the student in front of us is sliced clean in half. A cascade of blood arcs in the air like a macabre rainbow. The student's upper body hits the floor with a sickening thud. Her dismembered legs are still standing, twitching, spraying blood in every direction.
Holy hell. I'm going to be sick.
Yeah!
I smell blood. I taste it. Blood. More!
A cacophony of screams and cries erupt from the other students in the room as the cultists approach them. We need to get Yui out of these shackles. She's the only one strong enough to fight.
I got an idea. Yui, hold your arms forward.
Hikari holds her hands over the shackles, taking care not to touch them.
Cooling breeze.
Hikari's gentle spell generates a small, calming wind. It rapidly cools down the scorching hot shackles, causing their eerie glow to fade away. Within a few seconds, the shackles crack and fall apart.
Wow, thanks, Hikari. No problem. I just thought that if they're super hot, cooling them down might cause them to break apart. And it worked.
Good job, Hikari. Now we need to get up and do something.
Leave it to me.
We climb up from the ground, being extra careful not to stand in the pool of blood filling from our poor classmate's corpse. Filling's not really the right word, huh?
Who wants to be cut up next?
The cultist has the other students backed into a corner. She's looming over them like a rabid beast.
You're not killing anyone else.
The cultist turns to face Yui. I can tell by the glint in her eye that she's no longer suffering from the blindness Hikari inflicted on her. You escaped from my shackles? How intriguing. Then prepare for round 2. Never. Yui dashes forward, then makes an acrobatic leap on top of a desk. She uses the desk as a launch pad and pounces straight up into the air before swinging her arm forward and shooting a stream of purple arrows from her fingertips. The cultist frantically dodges left and right, but one of the mystical arrows pierces her shoulder. You dare inflict pain on me? She shrieks like a banshee and crash tackles Yui to the floor. Yui! Now on top of Yui, the cultist unleashes a fury of fists into Yui's face. I see a spout of blood spray from Yui's nose like a fountain. A stray tooth spins across the ground and stops at my feet. Get off her! Without thinking, I rush forward and throw myself at the cultist. I manage to grab her and tear her away from Yui, and we collapse in a heap on the ground. Get your hands off me! Yui rises from the floor, her legs shaking. Crimson ichor flows freely from her nose and mouth. Hold her there! I realize she's commanding me, and I do my best to pin the struggling cultist down. Tormented nightmare! Yui's arms raise up, then she lowers it slowly. The cultist's eye closed lazily, and she suddenly stops resisting. She slumps completely unconscious. I manage to untangle myself from her sleeping body and get back on my feet. Yui, are you okay? I'm fine. Let me help you. Stay still. Hikari comes over and lays a soft hand on Yui's cheek. Heavenly restoration. A brilliant blue aura emanates from Hikari's hand. Once the light fades, Hikari moves her hand from Yui's face. There, is that better? Ah. Yui gingerly touches her face, expecting to be in pain, but her broken nose is fixed and her missing tooth has been restored. Not a trace of blood remains on her delicate features. Hikari, thank you. Hikari beams, obviously glad to be of assistance. When I turn to look around the classroom, I see our slain classmate lying in a pool of blood, her body completely cut in half. The other students are still cowering against the walls, sobbing quietly. It seems we escaped this situation with just one fatality, but my mind races back to when this began. We all heard screams outside the classroom, and Satami ran to investigate. That means ours wasn't the only class to be attacked. It's not over yet. Other classes have been attacked as well. We need to help as many people as we can. Yui and Hikari nod. They're both wearing a determined expression. What do we do with this one? She lets out a little kick at the cultist lying face down on the floor. She'll be unconscious for hours. I wouldn't worry about her right now. Okay, then let's go. We tear open the classroom door and run through the corridor. We look into every classroom we pass, but many of them are empty. We race down hallway after hallway until... Ah, you're all safe. We were worried about you. Oh, Miyu, Kaori, are you two okay? Yes, we just met up. Both of our classes were attacked by people I can only assume belong to the Cult of Nine. Same situation here. Have you seen Ray? No. I searched her classroom, but no one was there. Where did she get to? Shut up about Ray for a second. There's something else in the school. Huh? There's some sort of demon bitch chasing students. I only caught a glimpse of it, but it was completely fucked up. What are you talking about? You're... pretty girls. Pretty girls lined up in a row. Pretty girls. Join those down below. Oh my god, what the hell is that? That's the bitch I saw. I saw it. I saw it eating another student. Everyone, step back. Sizzling serpent. Miyu launches a stream of fire at the masked demon. Warm fire. It tempers my resolve. Flames hit the demon directly, but they simply fizzle out and disappear. What? No effect? Take this. Kaori claws at the demon, but it shimmers and disappears in an instant. Kaori tumbles into a student locker and lets out a little whimper. Nimble kitty. She hastens your defeat. What do we do? How do we hit this thing? Let me try.
Duskfall. Yeah, dark, dark despair cannot crush the soul that does not exist.
As expected, Yui's spell has little effect against the demon.
We can't hurt it. Let's retreat and regroup.
Gary shouts at us from behind the demon.
If we let go, it's going to continue eating people. Delicate little girls, lined up so nice. Delicate little girls, I think I'll take a bite.
We step back, away from the encroaching demon. A door to the side suddenly swings open and a figure sprints out.
Ha! There you are. Ray!
Ray nods at Neo, then swings around to face the masked demon.
There you are, you creepy bitch. I saw you eating that second-year student. Did you think you could run away from the Academy's fastest student? Yo, brutish little girl, all brawn and muscle. Brutish little girl, no magic and no brains. I'll show you. I'm sick of not being able to protect people I care about. I'm supposed to be a magical girl, but I'm always so powerless. Well, not anymore. I've been training every day just so I can turn evil fuckers like you into punching bags. I don't know if you're here with the cultists, or if you're just some demon come to prey on the weak, but I'm going to end you right here and now. Ballistic Bunny Transformation.
Bunny, huh? A shower of turquoise sparkles explode and reveal Ray in her magical outfit. She's wearing a frilly miniskirt, striped stockings, and knee-high boots. Her toned physique is on display thanks to her tiny cropped top. Steel-knuckled gloves adorn her arms, and a bunch of angry bunny mascots decorate her entire outfit. Her entire outfit is a blend of cute, badass, and it's not exactly what I expected from her.
Haha, this transformation thing's really getting easier and easier. Get ready for a beatdown, you freak. Ugh, brutish little girl, all bark and no bite. Bite this.
Ray leaps forward and unleashes a powerful roundhouse kick. The masked demon takes the full impact in stride, flinching only a little. Ray follows up with a second kick, then pummels her fists against the mask. A hairline crack begins to form in the demon's mask.
No, brutish little girl somehow cracks my mask. That's not all I'm gonna crack.
Ray leaps up and over the demon. She launches a devastating sidekick to the backside of her foe. The masked demon is thrown off balance. It screeches and Ray bounces back over to us.
Ha! There's plenty more where that came from. Yeah, tired of this I grow. Feeding time is near.
The demon's mask peels up, revealing a much wider and horrifying mouth below. Disturbingly, the screaming, disembodied heads of pair students appear within the tangled mess of the demon's hair.
Oh, what the fuck? They're the students that were eaten earlier. Oh god. Cower in fear, you stupid girl. You will be consumed and added to my collection.
The demon springs forward and gnashes its teeth at Ray. Ray effortlessly leaps aside and counterattacks with her elbow, dropping it down like a sledgehammer on the demon's face.
Ray, finish it off. Roger that.
The demon rises up in the air, levitating over Ray. It opens its mouth unnaturally wide, appearing to chomp down and consume Ray whole. Ray steadies herself in anticipation. The demon comes crashing down, madly snapping his jaws and sending spittle flying everywhere.
I've been practicing, training, getting stronger. A stupid thing like you ain't gonna stop me. Ballistic Blitz.
Ray throws a blisteringly fast punch directly upwards, slamming it into the demon. But that's not the end of it. Ray follows up with 100 more punches, firing rapidly like a Gatling gun. The sheer speed she is able to deliver her fists of justice is astonishing. Surely this is some sort of magical ultimate ability. The demon's face is battered, bruised, and broken. It drops to the ground, face down, a mangy mess of hair and blood.
Suck on that. Ray, you did it. Wow, I'm actually impressed. Now that was a workout. Look, the other students are all running outside.
I shoot a glance out the window. Sure enough, a bunch of people are gathering outside.
Shall we go over? They might need our help. Let's do it. If there are any more demons, I'll give them hell.
We all head outside. Two women are facing off against each other. I instantly recognize the first. Satami is standing confidently, hand on her hip. She has an almost cocky smile on her face, like somehow she knows what's going to happen next. Unfortunately, we can't date Satami. The woman she faces off against is carrying a magic sword. She's wearing a cape and hood reminiscent of Little Red Riding Hood, with a skin-tight leotard underneath. Her face is masked, completely concealing her identity. I'm surprised you attacked the school in broad daylight. A bold move, if I may say so. You think so? To be honest, I didn't expect this much resistance. It would seem your students have been training hard. Of course. After the demon summoning incident, we all worked hard. So, that was you, wasn't it? You summoned the demon at the start of the school year. Who knows? It matters little anyway. The Cult of Nine will claim this academy. You may step out of the way if you value your life. Cult of Nine, so you're the leader. Perhaps. Surprisingly, Satami looks over to us. She notices that the girls are all in their magical outfits. It would seem my students have cleaned up much of the school. Your monsters and lackeys have been taken care of. Then I'll take my leave. But first, I'll take one more life. With shocking speed, the cult leader leaps at Satami, brandishing her sword. No, Miss Atsuka! Without even noticing my body propelled itself forward, I dive in front of Satami. I hear the piercing sound of a sword ripping through flesh, but I don't feel pain. I feel calm. Although everything is black and silent, cold, I feel calm. I don't feel my body hit the ground, but I know it happened. I don't hear Hikari screaming my name, but I know it happened. I don't feel the world around me anymore, but I know it's there. I don't feel myself slipping into unconsciousness, but I... Oh, is he in a hospital? What? Oh wow, well, a lot of time has passed. I awaken to a stabbing, searing pain all through my stomach. It subsides in about 30 seconds, and I clutch the area, noticing that my lower torso is wrapped in bandages. My stomach is tender to the touch, almost as if it's been recently sliced open. But the bandages are dry, and there's no visible blood. What the hell happened? I stumble into the kitchen and see Hoshi digging into a bowl of food. Hey bud, feeling better? Still a little lost, are you? Well, ask Master. I'm busy eating. I look around the kitchen and notice Hikari is asleep in a chair, her head resting on the table. I take a seat next to her and nudge her gently. Hikari? She lifts her head groggily and blinks twice in disbelief when she sees me. Miyamura! Oh, Miyamura, you're awake! How are you feeling? A bit stiff, a bit sore. I don't blame you. You were hurt pretty bad. What happened? My head is so foggy. You don't remember? You jumped in front of Miss Atsuka, and the leader of the Cult of Nine stabbed you. Huh? I did that? You saved Satami's life. Wow. But you've been unconscious for a really long time. Well, how long? About 2 weeks. It's the end of September. What the hell? 2 weeks? Oh man, but I'm still so tired. I'm just glad you're alive. I was so worried about you. We all were. I've been staying here looking after Hoshi and waiting for you to wake up. I hope that's okay. Yeah, of course. Thank you, Hikari. I'm so happy to see you again. How's everyone else? The school was attacked. Our friends are okay, but there were a few deaths from the attack, though I didn't recognize any of their names. The school has been closed the whole time. It's not like you missed out on anything. Will they reopen the school? Supposedly, on Monday. What if the cult attacks again? It's best you don't worry about that for now. You need to keep resting. Yeah, I guess so. I'll stay here again tonight. Is that okay? Yeah, thanks. But I'm gonna lie down for a bit. Okay, let me know if you need anything. I'm not sore when I wake up this morning. When I shower, I take off my bandages and examine the stab wound. Surprisingly, I've healed over pretty well. There's a nasty scar, but the wound is in no danger of reopening. I wonder if Hikari had a hand in healing me. I made some lunch. Do you want to come and eat? Yeah, I'm starving. What are we having?
It's my specialty, pancakes a la Hikari.
Hikari has served 2 gigantic plates of pancakes. Did you use the pre-baked mix from the store?
No. Yes, but I added my secret ingredient.
Sugar, right?
Bleh.
I sat down and dig into the pancakes. They're really, really good. This is delicious, Hikari. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
When we finish eating, Hikari lets out a big yawn.
Well, I might head home. I've been here for weeks.
Oh, yeah. Thanks again for looking after me.
Of course, Miyamorai. Oh, I called Miyu earlier and she confirmed that the school is back in session now. Will you come to class?
I suppose so. I mean, I want to talk to Satami if anything else. Or if nothing else. I need some closure on the whole thing.
I understand. Well, let's walk there together in the morning. I'll come get you.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, and don't forget, we need to wear winter uniforms from tomorrow on. It's getting cold. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, we can go to the department store at night. School is rather quiet today. It seems like a lot of students haven't returned, and honestly I don't blame them for not wanting to come back. Some of them would have lost friends and loved ones during the attack. It's only natural that they'd quit.
That about wraps up today's lesson. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Oh, Miyamorai, can you hang back for a moment?
I nod. I figured Satame would want to chat. I wait for the rest of the class to empty out before getting up from my seat.
Miyamorai, how do you feel?
I'm okay. I've even taken my bandages off.
I'm really glad to hear that. Hikari did a wonderful job healing you.
Ah, so Hikari did play a part in my recovery.
The attack on the school was devastating, and I'm sorry that you had to experience such a harrowing ordeal. In addition, you saved my life. You jumped in front of the sword intended to cut me down. Why did you do such a thing?
Huh? Why? To be honest, I haven't given it any thought. Should I tell her that? Well, my body moved before I could even think about it. I saw you in danger and I just reacted.
You sacrificed yourself for me. It was noble, heroic. I owe you everything. How can I ever repay you?
Yeah, I find myself getting a little hot behind the ears. This kind of sincere thanks is embarrassing. Well, there's no need for you to repay me. I just did what I had to do.
Thank you. Truly, thank you. I'm glad you awoke after being unconscious for so long. You must truly have a strong will, stronger than I ever imagined. And the fact that you've come back to school is astonishing. Many of our students will never return, as I'm sure you've guessed. To see you here again, well, it's inspirational. I offer Satami a small smile. Anyway, if there's anything you need to hear, or if you have anything you need from me this year, please let me know. I'm at your disposal. It's the least I can do.
Thank you, Miss Atsuka.
That's okay. Now I'm sure you have lots of things you need to catch up on. You should run along for now.
Oh man, some customer's cat has gone missing in the store. I can't find it, but I can hear it hissing at people when they open the fridges. It's freaking me out, dude. It's like some devil cat from hell. I want to go home. Go on a date.
Minion, I'm hungry.
Minion?
Yes, be grateful. I have deemed you worthy of being my servant. I am hungry, so let's go get something to eat. Your treat, of course.
Do I get to pick the place?
Of course not, idiot. We're going to Cafe Shiba. I like their pastries.
Right, pastries. Doesn't sound too expensive. Gary seems to be in a good mood as we walk to the cafe. She only calls me an idiot 3 times.
God, it's a bit crowded.
That's okay. There's a table in the corner there.
I like to sit next to the window, idiot.
4 times.
Ah, look, there's a free table. Welcome, can I take your order? 2 milk teas, 2 croissants with strawberry jam, and 2 slices of orange cake.
I'm surprised you're going to eat all that. So much for an inexpensive meal.
Oh, I'll have... Idiot, I ordered for the both of us. God.
5 times. The waitress walks off before I can object to the order. But I wanted a coffee.
Coffee stunts your growth, idiot.
I want so badly to make a joke about her height, but think better of it. Also 6 times.
As you are now my servant, I have to refine your tastes. I should probably do something about your clothes as well.
What's wrong with my clothes? I think they're slightly torn, and I even washed them earlier in the year.
Don't try to be cute with me.
Oh, so you think I'm cute?
Don't be so stupid.
She didn't call me an idiot. That's a victory.
Idiot.
7.
I think I should lock you in the basement until you learn some manners.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Shall I shine the silverware?
That's better. Yes, actually. Wait, are you making fun of me?
Only a little.
Huh.
I can tell she's only putting on a bratty act now. Maybe I'm wearing her down. Right then, Curie, what are you going to do after school ends?
What a stupid question. I guess I could tell you. It will help my resolve to know someone else is aware of my intentions. I want to take over my father's company as CEO.
Wow, that's pretty ambitious. I bet your father would be proud.
Idiot.
She called me an idiot 8 times now. Well, that's not so bad. Pretty average for a day out. If you take over your father's company, wouldn't you put him out of a job? Huh?
Idiot, 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 idiot.
24, new record.
If you don't know anything, stop being a jerk and just shut up.
I know Kiari has made quite the scene, but she doesn't seem to care.
Just eat your cake and talk about something else, idiot.
25. We spend the rest of the time in relative silence. I try hard to make up for whatever I did to make her upset. I end up paying for the food and buying her a new set of hair ribbons. That seemed to make her feel better, at least temporarily. Alright, exciting times with this last episode, but we'll stop it there. This is audap. You've been watching How to Date a Magical Girl running on Steamdeck. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you with the next stream.